Hello guys, welcome to another video. So again, let's continue from where we left off. So first we have boss Batman, and against him we are going to use League of Anarchy with Zatanna. So let's go. Also, as I think I said in the previous video, we have our Scorpion at level star 5 stars now. Sorry, we have Scorpion at 5 stars, and I wanted to test how his performance has increased. And in the last video, actually, we were not really able to judge because we fought against low health bosses. So in this video we will have 2 billion health boss, and we will be using the Mortal Kombat team against them. So yeah, till then let's see the other fights. So first we have EPI, again the usual setup: EPI with Dark Metal cards, Zatanna with Puppet, and Heartbreaker Harley Quinn with the passive stats. Now here I made a mistake, as you will see. Once you activate Puppet with Zatanna, it is better if you do the third specials. You don't do the second specials as I am doing. The reason is because the third special applies burning effect, which is different than the Puppet burn effect. Those two burning effects act like separate negative effects, so that helps you keep the Puppet active. Now this won't be a problem if you have a level 10 puppet, but if you don't have a level 10 puppet and you miss a negative effect, there is a chance of you losing the puppet the way I did. Okay, so that's one thing we need to keep in mind, that with Zatanna you don't spam puppet with the second special, you spam it with the third special actually. Anyways, coming back to the fight, it didn't really affect our performance as 1 billion health boss. EPI doesn't really care about it. She's still going to deal a lot of damage. We only need the damage buff from Zatanna there. Having Puppet active is not a necessity, but I still activated Puppet towards the end, as even though it wasn't really required. And yeah, then we will tag in EPI now, and then she is going to be he is going to be dead. Yeah, there we go. Let's move to the next fight now. Okay, so it's boss Sub-Zero, whose mechanic we know very well. So he has 3 layers of frost armor, which makes him take less incoming damage. I think it's 30% for each stack, and he has 3 of those, so he actually reduces the damage by 90%. And the way you counter it is that you do specials with a combo meter of 20 or higher to remove 1 stack of the frost armor. So the easiest counter, as we all know very well, it's Beast Boy, because he does the super move and then he retains his combo for 30 seconds. And so what you do is you build a combo above 20 and then you spam specials. Then you instantly remove all the frost shields, the frost armor, sorry, and yeah, and then he takes the usual damage and he will again die quickly. So that is what we do here, and he will be dead shortly now, because once the frost armor is gone, he is like a normal boss taking a lot of damage from Beast Boy. Nothing really special, and he is dead. Then let's take a look at the rewards now. Okay, so okay, Warrior Queen, Wonder Woman, not very useful. And then we have it now, the Mortal Kombat team with a 5-star Scorpion against a 2 billion health boss. So for comparison, we know previously when we did 2 billion health fights with this team, we would either do very close one shots, or we would miss the one shots by a very small health. So that is, we can take that as a reference here, and then we can compare this performance with that, the previous ones. So here one thing is for sure, that we are going to kill, we are going to do a one shot. That is quite obvious. The only thing is I want to see is how much time will be left. That is the only thing I really want to see. And the damage is fine, it looks good. So let's just see how much time will be left when we kill Hellboy here. Yeah, we are dealing I think 115 to 16 million per second on the dot. So that is a good number. And passive stats, we have one level 6 Kamidogo dagger. So again, passive stats are also not the highest, because as you know very well, as we increase passive stats, this performance is only going to get better and better. So that is the thing. And again, 50% of health is taken out with 1 minute and 45 seconds left. So that also is a very good sign. Tells you that we are going to finish this with quite some time left, So yeah, Scorpion with 1 extra star rating is being very good for me. Is dealing a good amount of damage. And again, one more thing I would like to say is that we are doing this performance without any pay to win artifacts, or the difficult to get artifacts. The only artifacts we are using here is God Killer and Dark Metal cards, which are like the readily available artifacts for all players actually, not the very difficult artifacts to get actually. So from that point of view also, this is a very good performance for the team actually, because without using any pay to win artifacts, like for example Gemstone or the Lasso of Truth, which I have difficulty in obtaining. So even without all those, with just using the readily available artifacts, we are able to do 2 billion damage with 40 seconds left. So yeah, that is something, that is very good actually. Great performance from Scorpion. So yeah, the 1 extra star rating is, at least for this one fight, it did wonders actually. The performance improved by a lot, which is quite nice. Okay, let's move to the next fight now. So next we are simply going with Superman, Frost, Classic Wonder Woman. Again, the usual setup. So we have Scarecrow with, I think he is cloaked, like higher crit resistance, I guess. So that's the reason we are going with Superman, because with Superman's third special we are simply going to bypass all crit immunity and crit resistance. So basically we are going to do guaranteed crits. So that's the reason we are going with him. And again, the health is also just 1.4 billion, so a piece of cake for Superman. So that's the reason. Also I had thought of maybe getting to Scorpion in this fight itself by killing Scarecrow, Constantine and Firestorm, but it actually didn't go as planned, and we actually won't be able to reach Scorpion in this fight. Sorry, I mean in this video. So let's see. Also please ignore the errors that I am making while speaking. Mistakes, I should say, I guess. It is because this week has been quite busy. I actually have to do a lot of extra work for this week, and because of that I am also very tired actually. So that's the reason I won't be in the best state for this week at least. Anyways, let's come back to the fight. We are dealing good amount of damage. Superman is always going to get stronger with time, as he gets a damage buff per second actually, for whenever he is active in the fight. So yeah, let's move to the next fight now. So next we will have Constantine. He has 2 billion health. So, and I have 3 fights left. So my plan was maybe kill Constantine in 2 fights and then get to Firestorm with the third actually. Anyways, Scorpion wasn't, I think, reachable in this video. But the plan initially was to kill Constantine in 2 fights, and so that's the reason I first went with Orm. As you know, my Orm can do more than 1 billion damage, so reduce health with him and then use a cleanup team, maybe Batman. So that was the plan, but this fight actually didn't go as planned, as you will see. So the third special that I did, that it actually was a mistake from my end. I accidentally clicked the special 3 button, and anyway, so things are set up. We are in the usual gameplay loop. Okay, messed up here again. And that second special from Constantine, I think it's his second or third special, I think so. So that special, I think it's armor pierce, because it directly removed the shield. So I guess it is an armor pierce special, but I'm not sure. Or maybe the special did enough damage to instantly remove arm shield. That is also possible. Anyways, so again here he was almost dead, and I messed up. As you can see, I lost the flash buff. So yeah, so this fight actually was a mess only. I didn't play well. And another thing on top of that, I also was quite unlucky with the crits. As you can see, for the most part on the special 3s we were not critting actually, and that also hurt the performance. So yeah, overall I think it was a pretty bad fight. I mean, I would expect these fights to go better with Orm, but anyways, I mean, it's fine. It's not a big deal. We'll only need 1 extra fight to kill him. That's the only thing. Instead of 2, we will have to use 3 fights against him. And you can see the crits part, we are not critting as often. So that's also a problem. Also, I messed up. I could have played it better. Initially I did not start well, then lost the flash buff. All these things actually, so overall it was quite bad. Yeah, but we still did a handful of damage. Again, not the worst performance, I would say, but anyways, it's fine. Let's move ahead, and let's move to the next fight now. So next, again, I was like, let's go with the Ninja Batman team. He does more than 1 billion damage for the most part, but here I was not sure, because now we have 1.15 billion health. So if Batman can do this much damage exactly, I'm not sure. He has done 1 billion damage before, but if this damage is like little bit more than his capacity, that I was not sure of actually, anyways, we'll see. So the team we are using, it's usual, Ninja Batman plus Ninja Robin and Martian Manhunter. Artifacts are also as usual, Batman with Puppet, Robin and Manhunter with passive stats. Activating Puppet, again, it's becoming a little bit difficult because we don't have Dr. Fate here. As you know, Manhunter power generation is the problem there. I think another problem is that Constantine has a modifier of, what is it called? Immunity to specials disabled. His special attacks can't be disabled because that is one negative effect Puppet will apply, and without that, it will be a little bit more difficult to activate Puppet. And I think that's what happened here. And again, that will affect our performance at the end. So yeah. Anyways, let's see how much damage he does here. I mean, he will do 1 billion, that I am quite sure of. But let's see. So yeah, here I think we will, I guess, miss this by a very small amount of health. That is what's going to happen here. Yeah, we are not killing this. Yeah. So yeah, but the damage, okay, he did 1 billion. That that is fine, but he missed by some 50 to 60 million health. That is pretty sad actually, because we could have easily killed him here, I guess. It wasn't the most difficult thing. But anyways, so to clean him up now, we have Constantine himself with Raven. I mean, here I think Raven is not required. 50 million Constantine can do without Raven also. That's fine. But anyways, I think this fight will be the last fight of the video. So anyways, Raven isn't required anywhere else. So I was like, why not? Let's just use her. So yeah, this team we are going to use with I used to clean up actually, and this is also the last fight of the day. So next video we will we will reach Scorpion, we will kill him, and we may be able to upgrade the Kamidogo dagger to level 7. I'm not sure of actually, or maybe not. I'll have to see that actually. So anyways, he will be dead now quickly, and yeah, it's we are done for the day then. Yeah, let's meet in the next video. Thank you very much, and bye bye.